We start on Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central Time, God's time zone on ESPN2. James Madison is headed over to Texas State. James Madison currently a 6.5-point favorite on the road, total of 58.5. Texas State has lost 3 straight here, and James Madison, of course, coming off of an absolute dog beating of Old Dominion. I mean, just destroyed them. Both teams outside of the top 110 as far as current strength of schedule. But James Madison looking a whole lot better just overall. And the best way that you can tell this is, of course, the 5 factors rank. There was an old football study hall. I've had people ask me about this. Old football study hall article that Bill Connolly, who's now at ESPN, wrote that talks about the 5 things in a football game that are most likely to determine whether or not you're going to win the game or not. As far as that is concerned, James Madison is number 32. Texas State is number 81. So all of these fancy offensive numbers for Texas State do look good. It doesn't necessarily equate to winning football. Just something to consider. My stats projected spread has got James Madison favored by 6.6. Power rating, James Madison by 6.4. Last 4 weeks, I've got James Madison by 5.66. Now, I do have a projected first half. So I'm starting to go through and try and get some stats on first half numbers. Last week was the first week. Did pretty good. Of course, you can do that at buymeacoffee.com/winningcures. I'll put those out every week. Those lines typically come out middle of the week somewhere. So we're looking at a score of 28.5 to, we'll say 21.5-ish, somewhere around there. But 6.6 is about equal. James Madison's defense is number 17 in the country in PPA per drive. Texas State's offense is number 16 in PPA per drive. So you're talking strength on strength here, and then James Madison's offense is significantly better than Texas State's defense. Texas State, of course, as I mentioned, on the decline here. You want to start looking at some important stats. You know, it's not so much explosiveness that is a big deal here. For me, it's turnover margin, it's penalties per game. You know, Texas State is number 136 in takeaways per game. So even though James Madison is number 85 in giveaways per game, I don't know that Texas State is going to be able to force or generate a lot of turnovers here. You know, the 5 factors rank is such a huge thing to me. James Madison 5-2 against the spread. They have consistently overperformed. Texas State has consistently underperformed. I think looking at those, I'm going to make this easy. I'm going to go James Madison to cover on the road, even coming off of a huge win. Texas State is in a huge slide right now. I'll take James Madison minus 6.5 on the road.